Hello, everybody. I'm Terry Jenkins, the founder and CEO of ETAC, USVeteranJobs.com. Thank you for taking the time to start the video. I'm going to try to run you through really quick everything that we do. There are other videos on the website. We have broken down the website for you to be able to read, for you to be able to walk through about a 2-hour long information session that we've recorded. So this video will do an overcap of what all 5 of those videos bring you. This will give you a run through so you can kind of get a quick shot of what the program's all about. Hopefully decide, okay, this is interesting for me, I want to dig in a little deeper, or this is not for me, and you waste very little time. As you go through the things that I'm explaining here, if you want to do a deeper dive, then you go on through it to other videos. You're always welcome to reach out to us and we can talk to you as well, but we've been doing this for a long time. We know the kind of questions and the things that people are asking, so we recorded those in the information session so that you can kind of have a no pressure environment to be able to review the program and see if it works for you. So first thing we want to talk about is we are a different kind of company. We don't really explain ourselves by we are like so-and-so. We explain ourselves more like we are not like them and we're not like them. First off, we are 100% veteran owned. We're also a very family oriented business. Me, my 2 sons, and my father-in-law basically maintain the direction of the company. We have other people behind the scenes. We have other organizations we partner with for various aspects of stuff. And for the most part, we try to make sure even those organizations are veteran-owned or veteran-operated. Because we are trying to solve a very specific thing, and we think people that are veterans have a vested interest in helping other veterans. So that's our motto, veterans helping veterans. Second thing is we do not have a sales force. You will find that in this video, the other videos, phone calls with us, we do not sell. I will never hire a salesperson. I don't want salespeople in the company. This is a major decision in your career and in your life. It affects you in every possible way. You should not have to have your guard up to think that somebody is trying to sell you or pitch you or talk you into anything. This separates us very much from the rest of the people that are in the market. Many universities, IT training companies, they try to mask it by saying you're talking to, a counselor or an education, advisor, or you're talking to a career counselor. All these different terms they use, and they're just glorified salespeople because they're trying to talk you into a program. So we don't do that. We believe that our program stands for what it is. We have a lot of people in the program right now. We see the success. Everything that we say we do, we do. So the way that we pitch this is, this is what we do. Here's the program. If it fits you, you like it, you can do it. If it doesn't, you don't have to do it. If we can help you and you don't want to be in IT, give me a call, see what I can do. So that's kind of our approach. So you will be able to go through these videos and look at things like that to be able to get the transparent details that you need. At the end of the day, we are not a recruiting company. We do help you get into jobs. We do talk to employers. We talk to recruiters. We coach you through it, but we never take a placement fee to put you in a job. We've done that on purpose to try to make sure that there's no reasons that an employer or recruiter would not want to work with you. We don't want to be in the way. We are not a training company. We do not sell to corporations. We do not necessarily sell to individuals, but we do training. Been in the business of training for a long time. I've taken that aspect and brought it in as well. So we do have training, but it's very different from what everybody else does in the market. We do more what we would say is tutoring. Overall, that's what we're here to do. We're here to help you launch a career in IT. And there's many, many aspects of that. Some of it's training, some of it's getting the job, some of it's just how you talk, how you behave, some of it's connections. So we're a 360-degree program that's really here to help the whole veteran. We want to help you and your family, not necessarily our bottom line. You do not need to use your GI Bill for this. We do have relationships with the government and various programs. There are options for you to use some of the GI Bill, but as you'll see even in this video, it's not necessary. And we did that as a reason as well. We want to be able to tell you that, you know what, today, getting a degree may not necessarily get you a job. But 10 years from now, after you got an established career, the degree may get you into a management position. So why not save it? The Forever GI Bill lets you keep it for a long time. So that's kind of how we approach the GI Bill. The other companies that are out there, the universities out there, there are IT programs out there. So beware. Any company that wants to take your GI Bill and offers that, they have a motive. This is one of the reasons we decided to not necessarily pitch ourselves as a company that's here for your GI Bill. Universities, they give you degrees. They don't necessarily coach you on which degrees to get. Bottom line, I don't care what skills you have. If nobody needs them, nobody pays you for them. So universities are there. There's a lot of veterans that come out. They join in university degrees just to get their BHA, just to be able to make a little bit of a living on it for a little while. But you're hurting yourself in a big way in the market that way. There's several IT companies out there that have GI Bill focused IT programs. Most of these are teaching the same kind of skills that were around in the late 90s. These skills are not enough to separate you from the pack today. They have certifications. Those certifications are in the market. As a matter of fact, most of the certifications you see in those programs, we just throw them in for free. Why? Because you know what? You can use a few of them to get into a defense contractor position or things like this, but they're not enough to separate you from the pack. So there's no reason for you to waste $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 of your GI Bill, which you'll never get back, for a set of skills or a degree that's going to earn you zero, and then you're still unemployed. There's no return on investment that way. In our program, we do it a little bit different. We don't train you for 2 or 3 years. We don't take your money. We don't tell you to invest, and all this will work out, and then at the end of it, we'll help you get a job. We do it backwards. First, we help you get a job. That's the main thing. For the most part, we have a pretty good system to be able to get you into an IT job. While you're in that job, the important thing is you're starting to learn real-world experience. You're getting your hands dirty. This is going to be ultimately what people pay you for in the long run, is your experience. While you're doing that experience, you're going to be training with us. So over a 3-year period of time, you're going to be adding skills that are in high demand. These are the things that companies are really looking for. These are skills that weren't around in the late 90s. And these are skills that these other companies do not do because, one, they don't have the talent to do it, and two, they don't have the kind of profit margins to be able to give this to you very cheaply, to put that across. We're able to do that because I've been in this business for a long time. I've written a lot of these courses. I've designed a lot of these programs. I bring all that in here. And then we changed how we deliver the training so that we can put that in a smaller footprint. The first thing when you look at the IT market is what skills are important. That's the most important aspect of doing any kind of career training type investment program. One, you're going to see these skills that pop up: A+, Network Plus, Security Plus, Cisco CCNA routing and switching, maybe some Microsoft courses. All of these things, they sound great if you don't know what they are. The problem is most of these certifications are very saturated. More than 1 million people out there that have them. They're very low end. A lot of the content that's in them is very dated. So it's not going to separate you from the pack. All of these, we just put them in the course because they are good foundation courses, but they're not enough to launch a career. In our program, what we look for is the kind of skills that people are still going to be looking for 10 or 20 years down the road, because that's the idea behind building a career. We're not looking that after 3 years, we're going to make you an entry-level help desk technician. This is what most of these other programs are going to put you in. What we're looking for is at the end of 36 months, we're going to make you a senior engineer. We're going to create you into what we call a next generation network engineer, which is in very high demand. Okay, so these are the kind of salaries that are going to produce $100,000 or more on average per year within the 3 months after you got out of the 3 years after you get out of the program. So our goal is to put you at the top of the market, not at the bottom of the market. The first thing we do is we've learned over some time that the hardest part about veterans getting a job is that you're just ill prepared for how the job market works. It's a very complex system out there today. Your resumes, how they look. For the most part, every single veteran, we have not had one veteran, and we have over 100 veterans in the program. And we have not one veteran that we have not rewritten the resume for. They need to be targeted. They need to be structured a certain way. They need to be worded a certain way. We coach you to have 3 or maybe even 4 or 5 versions of your resume. The resume that you hand to a hiring manager at an interview should be presented a certain way because it's a human being reading it. The resume that you upload in the job market needs to be completely different because there's an application tracking system that's going to scan it. So we carry you through this. We help you rewrite these. We rewrite your initial one, and then we coach you on how to build the variations of it. We carry you through a course where you're guided through how to create your profiles on all these job boards, how to create your LinkedIn profile, how to use these job boards and profiles to get your resume out there. It's a marketing strategy. We plug you in with recruiters that we know. We plug you in with employers that we know. We put you on our website. You'll see things where we have ways that employers can come to us and say, hey, I'm looking for somebody in Iowa that can do this particular skill. So we can do a little bit of matchmaking. We like to say it's the eHarmony of veterans and IT jobs. We're kind of matchmaking. We carry you through interview workshops. We teach you how to do the video workshop. We teach you how to do the video interview, how to do the phone interview, how to do in-person interviews. We don't tell you just go wear a suit. We tell you what type of suit, what color tie, where to sit in the conference room, all the things that you would have no idea about. We carry you through a couple seminars and courses to kind of help you round off and smooth out some of your military background. Some of the things that helped you get promoted in the military that may get you fired or make you look negative during a job interview. So we teach you how to navigate the corporate culture, the difference between rank and politics. We teach you what a network engineer does. How does IT interact with business and project management? What's going to be expected of you? Why is the company even invest in this stuff? And then we carry you through a series of technical seminars that are designed to help you understand the market. What is cloud? What is data center? What is wireless? What is mobility? What is cybersecurity? What's the difference of cybersecurity and infrastructure security? So we carry you through a lot of these things to prepare you, to give you a good feeling of what's out there, to make you feel like you're going to be a lot more intelligent when you get to the job interviews or in conversations. So you take all of that stuff, you take the couple CompTIA courses, the A+, Network Plus, Security Plus, the Cisco CCNA Route and Switch, and we charge you $500 for this. However, we even know that is a problem for some people, so we have a hardship program. You can learn about that in one of the later videos. I'll walk you through it in much detail so you can figure out how that's going to work. Very unique program for that, but we want to be able to help as many veterans as we can. We can't do that aspect for free. Typically speaking, not even counting the 4 courses, we're going to spend over 100 hours with you, preparing you, fighting for you, doing everything that we can to get you in that job, because that's the most important thing. You need to start making an income to take care of your family and help you with the things that you need. Once that transition's made, then you join the regular program. This is a 36-month program. It is a work and learn. It's kind of an earn and learn type mentality. After you've gone through the pre-IT program, the trigger between that and this program is that you are in a job. You've got a salary. We've spoken with your employer. We've talked to your employer. We've told them what you're going to be trying to accomplish. We've worked with them to customize the program if we need to. And then they agree to turn around and pay us the funds and the fee for the rest of this program. There is a $6,000 a year program fee for this. We work that out where they pay that. Sometimes they make it part of your salary. Sometimes they pay us direct. And for the most part, most of the employers that we talk to, we have very few that walk away from this. And if they do, generally we can help the veteran go for another job. But for the most part, the employers are very happy to do this because the pricing that we put on this is extremely low compared to what the rest of the training market charges. We throw in some kickers for them. If they want to turn around and get the rest of their IT engineering team trained up, they can attend the same classes, and we make that very, very aggressive from a discount point of view. And our mentality on this is, hey, if you will pay money in, that helps us sponsor more veterans into the program to offset those people that can't pay for the $500, then we'll be able to give you training for free, essentially. So we're not selling training to them, but we try to throw in some things, dangle a carrot, if you would, in front of them to get them to bite, to make this thing very attractive to them. I like to tell my vets all the time, if I got a company that was willing to hire them just to get the training package, that's fine with me. It got them a break. The way this works is you're going to your job, you're doing your normal roles. Then we have classes. So you'll go through a course. We have a very unique proprietary training platform where you'll be able to navigate through courses. We tell you where to go. We give you a book that we want you to buy on the market, usually $30 or $40. You can download from Amazon type thing. I pick books from authors that I personally know, people that I know that have done a good job explaining the topic. We get you to go through a self-study aspect of that because you have to do that no matter how long you've been doing this stuff. You always have to study and learn on your own. But while you're doing that, we augment that. One way we do that is with this training platform. It's a community. Think of it as LinkedIn, Facebook, an email client, a chat, video capabilities to communicate with each other, forums. We make a community out of it. So you're not by yourself. You're plugged in right there with people that started before you, that have been going through it. You go with people that are going through it at the same time as you are. We focused it and structured it very much like we do and what we're all used to from the military point of view. So you have a community. In addition to that, we run sessions. Either some classes you'll find we may do 2 days a week, and it's 2 hours each session. That's generally in the evenings and early night, so it's after work. Or we may do 1 night a week, and we may do it for 4 hours. So different classes, different ways, but the idea is that you're doing this in addition to work. It's not that hard because you're going to be very eager to do it. This is very different from university. You're not in here learning about psychology or history or algebra. Everything you learn in this, it's going to directly relate to you making more money. All right. So generally, these courses are very fun to go through compared to sitting through a history course. At the end of that, what you end up with is over the 3 years, you're going to end up with 10 to 12 certifications. A lot of the certifications are 3 or 4 classes each. So a lot of training, but you end up with 10 or 12 of the top certification, things like CCNP Cloud, Cisco's, CCNP certification. Maybe it's EC Council's ethical hacking. A lot of other companies give you ethical hacking before you even learn how to do networking. We wait. That's one of the things. Now that you know how the network works, you've learned how security and firewalls, all that stuff works, then we come in and do the ethical hacking course so you know how to find the vulnerabilities. It may be wireless and mobility. You're going through, maybe Cisco CCNP track, maybe CWNP, which is a vendor neutral track. So we have it mixed with various vendors. So as you'll see out of this, it's a program that doesn't cost you anything. It's paid for by the employer. Max that you're going to put out of your pocket is the $500 to help you get in. And then, like I said, we even have some programs to help out on that if that's a problem. Okay, so that gives you the nuts and bolts of the whole program. What you'll do now is if you're more interested, you may want to dig in, follow the website, go through some of the other videos. Each one of these topics, I may have went in for 20 minutes or 30 minutes or 40 minutes and kind of really did a deep dive. So hopefully this gives you kind of a quick overview, what it is, what we're not, what we are, and you can make a little better decision. Reach out at any time, and thank you for watching the video.